again. I'm completely wet. Alright, so one of the things we've been dealing with right now is a lot of cancellations.
That one time that I almost got robbed.
Alright, I'm gonna get back to work now before Nathan says something. What's going on, guys? Another day, about to do this lot wash. Running a little late, but we're still good on time. We're gonna finish this hopefully by 1 p.m., 2 p.m. So let's go.
All right, guys, I'm just making a quick pit stop. Have to stop and get gas. I just filling up the gas tank for the pressure washer, and a little afterwards, we're gonna go get McDonald's real quick, take on the road, and then head to the dealership.
All right, so I got my Red Bull. We got some McDonald's. I'm ready to start the day. All right, we made it to the dealership. Now we're just gonna fill up water, get everything ready so we can start the day.
All right, guys, so we're about to get started here at the dealership. But for today's video, I kind of just wanted to talk about a lot of the cancellations we've been getting, mainly because of the weather. And then I also wanted to just talk about that one time that I almost got robbed. So if you want to find out more about all that, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I'll keep watching. Alright, guys, so we're almost done with this lot wash. We just had these 2 rows left. I kind of just wanted to talk about real quick about the time I thought that I almost got robbed. Alright, guys, so that time that I almost thought I got robbed was, so I had gone out to a client's house. It was a referral from another client, so I had just gone out there. For starters, the neighborhood was a little sketchy. I don't want to judge the area or whatever, but it was on a little sketchier side of the town and the neighborhood. So I get there, I meet the client, they're nice, and then I go ahead and look at the car. And once I first opened the car, it smelled like smoke, and there was just cigarette ash everywhere, and the client told me that was her boyfriend's car. That was kind of just that for starters. So I didn't really think much of it. I get started, cleaning up the car one night, I'm shampooing the carpets because there's really bad stains on there. And then, a few hours into working into it, the boyfriend actually comes back home from work. And, not gonna lie, he kind of looked a little bit intimidating. He was kind of a big dude. Had a wife beater on, and he says hi to me, and he seemed pretty cool. A little after that, he was hanging out outside, kind of watching me work, and I was already kind of nervous about that. And then he comes over to my truck, he leans over, he starts looking at all my stuff, and I'm like, oh man, what's going on? And he didn't really say much after that. And then afterwards, I finished the job, but I don't see the client. And I text the client like, hey, I'm all finished up. I don't get a response. And maybe I wait for like a good 10 minutes. I don't want to rush or anything, but I don't get a response. And then I go knock on the door. I don't get an answer. So I'm like, oh man, did they just rob me of a detail service? And on top of that, I was already a little intimidated about the neighborhood and the client's boyfriend. So I'm like, oh man, am I gonna get robbed or something? And I'm waiting, I call the client. The client answers me and they're like, oh yeah, I'm on my way. I'm like, on my way? I thought they were at the house. So good, another 10-20 minutes pass by, and I see the client with her boyfriend walking down the street, and it turns out they actually had gone to the ATM to get cash. So unfortunately, they did pay up, even though I was a little worried that they were just gonna ignore me, not answer my calls, and just leave me out there without paying me. But fortunately, everything was all good, nice people. And a client asked me to detail her own personal car the next time I came by. So everything was all good at the very end.
Alright, Alright, so one of the things we've been dealing with right now is a lot of cancellations. We have a customer who's actually canceled on us 4 times, and most likely tomorrow he's going to cancel as well. It is weather related. It's been raining like every single weekend here in Texas, so every single time it's going to rain the next day, he'll rather just wait and not do his truck. So we have to deal with that. And then we have a lot of our maintenance clients who kind of just told us they want to wait until next year, or they just haven't even reached out. We've already reached out to a few of them a few times, and they kind of just have left us on red. I think right now a lot of people are just focusing on other things. They really don't have the money to spend on detailing. It is a luxury at the end of the day. It's not something that everyone gets done. I did talk over with Nathan a few days ago, and we decided that we're going to lower our prices on our interior details, just because a lot of people just really want their interior done right now because of how much it's been raining. They kind of don't want the outside done. So we did lower our prices. I believe it was like we agreed on 25%. So we're still going to make a little bit less money on that. It's going to help out just because more people will want to actually get the detail now that it's at a better price point. We're still trying to make around $40 an hour roughly. If it's dirtier, yes, we're gonna have to charge a little bit more, because at the end of the day, we have to make money. We have to pay supplies, we have to pay for employees, we have to pay taxes, and all things add up. We want to finish the year strong. There's still a few weeks for the month of December, so we're trying to hit it hard. Trying to reach out to a bunch of customers that haven't talked to us in a bit, see if they're wanting to detail, lowering our prices a bit, and just being more intentional with the customers, especially when they reach out. I've had a lot of people reach out recently, but I think a lot of them are just price shopping, or they're kind of just seeing, or they're just wanting to know, how much it would be, or maybe it's I think a lot of people are actually competitors just pricing us out. Even just right now, earlier, I had someone just call us regarding they want to know the price of a sedan. They really didn't give me much information, and I started just asking questions, and they really didn't respond the way a normal customer would respond. So I think maybe it was somebody trying to just check our prices, maybe a local competitor. All right, I'm gonna get back to work now before Nathan says something. We still got a little bit more. We're almost done the lot wash. I think we're going like maybe 320 cars. So we'll count them at the end, and we'll let you know how much we made today. There we go, guys. We're completely done. Once again, I'm completely wet, but it is what it is. I did the count already. We made $714 today, and it only took us about 6 hours. So we're already packed up, we're ready to go. We're just filming this, a little bit more content right here. All right, so this is day 8 of recording every single day for the month of December. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. We've been posting every single day, and it's been going pretty good for us. A lot of people are watching our videos. I'm looking forward to posting more content. Today we're done with the lot wash already. Tomorrow we do have a few other details at the dealership, another dealership. And hopefully, if it doesn't rain, then we'll have another customer. Hopefully, he doesn't cancels on us again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Definitely appreciate all the support. Definitely a comment below. It definitely helps out the channel if you comment, if you like it, and just share with your friends and family, other detailers or other entrepreneurs who are working hard, or somebody who just needs some motivation to start their own business. Definitely send it to them as well. Thank you guys. You guys be safe.